When AJ Langer auditioned for My So-Called Life, she was originally up for the part of Angela Chase, a role that eventually went to Claire Danes. But when she learned the character Rayanne Graff hadn't been cast yet, Langer did everything she could to make a good impression on the casting director. "I just was like, yeah, I'm going to make this happen," she tells people in a new interview. "I went to Brittany Murphy's house, borrowed a zip-up bodysuit, then borrowed my brother's Levi's jeans and a pair of Doc Martens, drew a line on my eye, and went in. I took my picture off my resume because my picture was quite conservative, and I was hoping they would remember me, which is always good. When you don't get something, they usually don't remember you." When she read for Rayanne, Langer, 50, felt so good. "Then next thing I knew, I was testing, and there was just something that happened when I went up the elevator. I walked off the elevator, and this strut, this Rayanne waddle, this thing happened in my body," says the actress, adding, "It just felt so magic to me personally to find that this is a character that is a match for me. And I think that was the beginning of me learning there were whole sides to myself that I hadn't accessed yet that Rayanne was going to help me unlock." Danes recalls the brilliance creator and writer Whitney Holzman achieved in crafting that particular scene. "It was so smart. The premise too," Danes, 45, tells people. "The play within the play, the Hamlet style of storytelling that Winnie achieves there to be communicating to each other tacitly through this other story. It's a really imaginative way for them to communicate with each other indirectly and for us to understand where they're at with each other and their relationship in that moment. And it's also totally believable. Every high school puts on a play every year, so very rooted in reality, and also an artful way to go into their relationship, into their friendship. A lot of people say, I couldn't even talk to my kids about these things, but we sat and watched the show together, and then we were able to have conversations on how to start," she says. "It's just cool to me that it meant that much to so many people, because it definitely meant that much to me." All 19 episodes of My So-Called Life are available to stream on Hulu.